I'm in heaven. Really crowded in the anchorage actually.
First time surfing and... Alright, you got it. Nice.
Might be our own anchorage for the night. We just went to the Reef Park, the Gumbo Limbo Nature Park.
We're gonna try slapping this back together.
It's disgusting, you should see what we're scraping up.
Well, there's a bit of a storm coming, so we're going to put out more chain.
It's not fair, I don't see with my eye. Oh yeah.
We got coconut stuff. My first fresh coconut in life.
Are you excited?
I am. Should I just try it? Should I just go for it? Mmm.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No saltiness?
Not at all.
That's good.
Oh wow, that is
Delicious,
really good.
We're all just gonna need one.
I'm in heaven.
Hook me up.
Don't hog the coconut.
No, Katie, I think
Pass
you
it
gotta
to the
try
captain.
that.
No, it's not a big deal. Alright, I'll have a quick sip.
Oh, that is so freaking good.
It's
eh?
so good.
Yeah.
Free stuff. Isn't that good?
So good.
Woo!
That had some juice in it.
You hit liquid.
Moving downstream, waiting on the bridge.
We made it to Boca Raton. It's really crowded in the anchorage actually. So we dropped the hook and right now we're just watching a little bit what the boats are doing. Because usually we like having quite a bit more space in between us and people. But we know our anchor is really well set, so it's more, I guess, worried about other people. So we're gonna have some lunch and then check out the town.
We're here at some beach near where we are anchored, and we're really just here to take a shower, but obviously we're gonna have some fun on the beach as well. But all the beaches around in Florida seem to have freshwater showers, so that's really handy when you live on a boat. So we're gonna take advantage of that after we go for a swim.
Fresh.
Shall we find a spot? Shall.
Yeah.
Let's go for a swim. It's kind of warm, warmish. It's gonna be awesome.
Use that buoyancy to your advantage.
Well, seems like 2020 is so far starting awesome. We had some fresh coconuts this morning and I just spent a bunch of time swimming, buddy surfing some waves here at Boca Raton. And the water is so warm, it's like 25 degrees Celsius. It's magical, it's perfect.
Smaller machete.
And you spraying me.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is so good. Will made us some French toast and we've got, I'm forgetting actually. We've got bananas and we have some fresh coconut pulp from the coconuts we opened up yesterday. So life is good.
Thanks, Will.
Well, you're welcome.
What's the thoughts of this place?
Oh, it's definitely not a highlight by any means. Way too many people, way too much loud music. It's kind of like Palahawk, I guess. Only a few less boats, not as many boats rafted together. And louder music in the middle of the night up till all hours of the night. So yeah, and much bigger and extravagant boats that you don't want to run into or have them run into. First time surfing in, geez, quite a few years now. The waves are really small, but it'll be fun anyway. Get warmed up and play around with this board that's been in storage forever. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm right here, checking out your bum. How's it going?
Oh, I don't know. I'll see when I actually catch one. But the waves are like super small and chaotic.
Ready for it. Get ready for it. Go, 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 go. Paddle hard, 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 hard. Hard, you got it. Nice. That's it. Yeah.
Well, I was kind of scared that it'd be a really loud night, but I think the storm is just chasing off all the power boats here, so it might be our own anchorage for the night, which is fine by me. Quiet would be nice. I'm kind of tired after the sunny day at the beach, doing a little bit of surfing and swimming.
2, 3. Oh, white, nice. Belly flopping on the white.
We're here at Boca Raton and we just went to the Red Reef Park and it's beautiful. The water is super blue. There's palm trees. Actually, there's coconuts in that one. Oh, in that one. Maybe we're gonna have to do some climbing.
It's a tall tree. So you having a good birthday so far?
Oh, so far super good. It's a little cooler today, but it's quite nice. And then we're gonna go to Gumbo Reserve National Park, something like that. I guess we're Sunday, eh? So there might be a couple of people at the Gumbo place. It's like all the different types of things actually.
I'm down.
There's turtles over there.
Yeah, let's see turtles right
Good way.
Marine debris is going to be, it can be fishing line, fishing hooks. We see that a lot. the fishing line can get wrapped around a flipper and cut off circulation. We actually did have that. We have to flush their system of any plastics that are in their body. They all have plastic. This is pretty common. They might just spend a few weeks here just to help them get their strength back up. Peter Parker will probably be here for a while until he's able to gain his strength and get over all the different infections that he had. So we've had turtles for up to a year before. So, but it is our goal to release every single turtle that we can, so back into the wild.
That's pretty cool. Sad for the turtles though. A lot of turtles just hanging out in small containers because, I mean, they're in tough shape. But yeah, it's really neat that there's spots like this for the turtles, and the way they take care of them and try to reintroduce them into the wild is really sweet. Oh, that one's almost out. Oh, that's right, not getting it.
Whoa.
So they clearly don't stay as turtles.
Oh boy.
I pull ahead, you know.
So apparently this beautiful turtle has a harness so that she can dive.
Couple of yeah.
Little raccoon.
Come on, babe.
It's coming back down.
Come on. We want to see you.
Come on down, we want her.
Maybe it's just how he can grab.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the Gumbo Limbo Nature Park is really a sweet spot because there's all the marine section with aquariums, there's the turtle rehab section, and then you also have a bunch of different boardwalks leading you through the forest where you can see butterflies, raccoons, and loads of spiders.
Or eat it. I mean, that's probably why the reason Subway is so shit now, you know, because it has no flavor anymore.
Yeah. I like the strip lights because you can make as many as you want.
I like these.
This is our starboard side stopper for our wheel to spin, and then the little rubber grommet kind of hits against the side here to stop the wheel from overspinning. And as you can see, this is what was bolted up to our cabin sole or our cockpit sole. And yeah, it's pretty corroded. So we're gonna try to get rid of most of this corrosion. I think it's just because there was always a lot of moisture down below our pedestal there. So it looks like it's gotten pretty badly corroded here. We'll try to get rid of most of it and maybe slap some paint on it so it'll hopefully last a little longer. The plate is all cleaned up. Just gonna drill 2 new holes because the holes that are currently there are a little bit wore out, I guess from just being a little bit wet. Essentially there's no more material for the screws to grab onto, and I don't have wider screws. So we're just gonna add a couple screws and add a bit of strength to this.
We have everyone at work. You will?
That's right. All hands on deck.
And we got a mess everywhere.
Fuck, what were they?
Feels like it's actually working, which is a little not great because this is the problem that I thought it was.
What happened, sweetie?
Oh, you take the pump apart and it's not the right pump. As you can see, the 2 arms are totally different lengths. So we just opened it up to make sure it was all in good shape, since it's a lot easier to do it now. And there's a little piece that was broken inside here. It was supposed to be connected to that, completing the little thing. I mean, it was working, but not properly, I guess, because this was busted. So we've got our new pump that obviously wasn't the right size because of the arm that goes on the camshaft. It looks like these 2 pieces are pretty much identical, and it's not broken here. Mind you, I'm not 100% sure how important that is, but we might as well put the part that's actually useful, or that's actually in good shape. So the flow was opposite, but all we have to do is flip it around and the flow will be the same. So I think we're just going to use the cap from this one on the old one and see if we can try to figure out how to replace the diaphragm, because the diaphragm part is in rough shape. You can see it's kind of all divoted here and stuff, and this is the way a brand new one looks. So there's going to be a lot better flow with this thing, and essentially what this guy does is when this goes up, it pumps like that, and that just pumps the fluid through. So we couldn't figure out how to get the diaphragm out, but what we did do was we took the top part that was good on this new one and put it on the old one, because obviously the arms aren't the right size, so we need this arm to fit on our camshaft. But you can hear that it's actually working, so I don't think the diaphragm was in too bad shape. Maybe we can talk to somebody one day and figure out how to get that diaphragm off properly. But at least we got spare parts for both now, so we're gonna try slapping this back together.
And then what have we got going on here, Katie?
We are replacing the lazy jacks for the sail.
How's the cleaning crew?
Oh gosh, it's disgusting. You should see what we're scraping off. It's like brown, green, slimy. Yeah, tasty.
You guys are making good time though.
I know, we're the team. We got the technique dialed. Okay, good with that side? Mm-hmm. It's like baby krills.
Baby krill?
Yeah, they are moving like crazy. We're cleaning the bottom of our hull, and I think we're starting to get a full ecosystem. At least it's all self-growth.
Can you?
I hear the shack very well. Can you give me some slack on the spinnaker halyard? Okay.
What are you doing now?
So we're going up the mast because Katie and I started installing those beautiful lazy jacks, but I've got to replace the top section so that we can tighten and loosen. So going to the spreaders.
Sweet.
Think we're good?
You all good, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get you to give me a hand here while Katie's doing her filming thing.
Actually, something that would be so cool is getting those like climbing things you can put in walls, and you just put a bunch of climbing holes like all up the mast.
Climbing.
Today was quite the productive day. It's crazy the difference when you have 4 people in the boat, and all of which are actually helping you all do and accomplish things. So Will and Katie did a bunch of stuff with us. Katie was cooking some meals for us while we were working away, sewing some stuff. So super good day. And I think tomorrow we might actually leave Boca Raton and head a little bit more south towards Miami, because there's a bit of a storm system coming in on Thursday, so we want to have a good spot in Miami somewhere to hold that off, and then hopefully cross for the Bahamas shortly after.
I got a motor on the
How's today going?
Pretty good, nice beautiful sunny day. Lots of chatter on the radio, you can barely call the bridges. Lots of big boats in certain sections. We're now in Hollywood.
What are you doing?
Running out more chain.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why? Oh, because the wind's picking up. So we only had like 10 feet of snubber or so, and I want to put out a little more. So there's a bit of a storm coming, so we're going to put out more chain because we had about 50 feet of scope and more snubber. So we absorb more of the jarring, and hopefully we sleep well tonight.
So on tonight's menu, biryani rice. So I made a huge batch for the 4 of us. Over there, it's all those mangroves all around.
I really like jobs like this. Set up this GPS with MacGyver set up here.
Yeah, last few things before we move on. Oh, cool.
For a dip.
Little anchorage by the Marine Stadium in Virginia Key. Water is incredible.
Coconut slacklining. So you can just pick up the garbage as you see it.
There's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm walking through mangroves and it's so itchy. Never again.